evening, everybody, and welcome to the ESL India Premiership Summer Season Master League. This event is brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX, and Tel, and organized by Nodwin Gaming. Today, we have 3 games lined up for you, folks. The first being Clash Royale, followed by Dota 2. Actually followed by Counter Strike, and then ending the day with actually only Counter Strike. There's not going to be any Dota 2 today, so that's a little saddening, but that's all right. So, heading into the first game today of Clash Royale, we have 2 very interesting players over here. It's going to be Kamil versus Tahir. So let's first see who Kamil is. Alright, so that is Kamil. He's doing pretty fine for himself, but he needs to really climb up the leaderboard a little bit more if he wants to stay safe in the Masters League. Now let's look at his contender for today. It's going to be Tahir. Tahir, or as we all know him as Devil's Twin, has been part of the ESL India Premiership for so long that he also is going to be a caster very soon in my terms. He also has been part of all our LAN finales and also been part of the India Gaming show that happened last year. So let's see how these two match up against each other as we head into the game, and I will see you all right after that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another day of Clash Royale. We have a game between Kamil and Devil's Twin, Tahir, who's not been doing so well this Premiership. However, he still currently stands, I believe, at the bottom 2, if I am not wrong here. So, not having a great time so far. Would love to see him a bit better. However, even if he doesn't do so well, it's okay. But I will actually end up having him as a caster because he's an absolute great caster. So if he doesn't make it to top 4, we're going to send him an invite in any way because we really need him. He's a good caster also. So good analyst and good caster. Would love to have him part of the LAN event. So this dude gets a free invite no matter what. Are we okay? शुरू करें फिर से चलो फिर से 16 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another cool day of Clash Royale casting between Devil's Twin Tahir and Kamil Khan. Devil's Twin, man, he's not been doing so well lately. He is currently at the bottom 2 spot, so there's a good chance that if he does not get his performance up, he will be kicked and relegated out of the Masters League. However, plenty of games still to go. He really needs to get out in the safe zone. But let's talk about the match here. Devil's Twin going for the Expo deck. We've not actually seen an Expo deck do so well so far in the Masters League. And that Bandit has eaten through everything in its way. It took out 2 archers and also took out another unit before finally falling down. The Zap Tower, actually, we've been seeing a lot of it lately. It's a fairly tanky tower and does a fair amount of damage. The DPS on the tower is fairly good. So great defensive unit to have in your portfolio of cards. Talking about Kamil, he's gone for a fairly decent deck here. We see a couple of his units. He has poison also. I'm yet to see exactly how he is planning to use that poison. The Expo is up. The poison is used offensively. Expo distracted by the Dark Knight, the Dark Prince here, will finally not get a chance to lock on the tower. Again, Expo decks have not been doing so well in the Premiership because someone or the other always has some kind of tanky units to defend against it or cheap enough units to spam. So Expo is not able to get its value out, but it's okay. We'll see. I would really like to see him win an Expo deck with an Expo deck. All right, Inferno Dragon facing off against a Mega Minion. Who will come out to the top? Yes, it will be Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon will also get an opportunity to now bring down that Zap Tower, however, unable to do so. if you look at the tower health across the map right now, pretty much everyone's kind of dead even. Very little damage taken across. However, now you see Devil's Twin finally starting to accumulate some damage on the top right tower. Um, and that's basically because of the poison spell. Because both these units, both the players are trying really hard to get some damage done on their opposition's tower, however, unable to do so far. Will the ram connect directly? No. Distracted by the zap tower. Also destroyed by the fireball. So if another push comes to a halt here without getting much done, this is kind of a moot game so far. I think if person or the other makes a mistake, that'll be the only time we'll get to see something funky happening. But however, so far we've not seen much happening. The X-bow did connect to the tower, was not able to do much damage, but did end up faring for around 500 damage on that tower. But this is going to be a long game. This could actually end up in a draw also, the way it's coming out. So I don't see anything crazy happening. We've seen all the cards. Both these guys have revealed all the cards in the deck, and this is quite a chill game, I would have to tell you, because that X-bow is not getting any value out. The poison always comes out to kind of take that X-bow down quicker, or the minions come out to take the X-bow down quicker. I think this is going to be a draw of a game, but look what's going on the right hand side. A lot of damage being inflicted on that tower on the right. 2 minutes left in overtime, and that is a big push that's making it across. The ram connects. It's good game. Called out by Devil's Twin, and Kamil takes game one. And here I was kind of relaxing and be like, we're going to have a draw. And I completely didn't notice what is happening on the top right. Game one going in favor of Kamil Khan. Congratulations, my friend. It's a best of 5. And we have quickly jumped into game 2. That was very quick. The production is on fire today. Does not want me taking a break. And we see some changes in the decks here. We have a Goblin Hut in this deck that's come out of Kamil. Again, a great defensive / offensive building there. The constant push of little goblins who are throwing sticks at you, it gets quite annoying. Eventually, you need to figure out how to deal with this. And remember, because of that ice golem, you saw about 4 goblins actually stacking there. Finally, we now get to see what the plan of Kamil is. He's actually put down a big card that's a graveyard, and these skeletons are coming out and they're not happy. They're taking stabs at that tower. A nice defense there. However, the damage is fairly done on the tower, bringing it down to 1000 HP. Kamil trying everything in his power to make something happen, and Devil's Twin trying everything in his power to defend against this. Uses the fireball to bring the health of that Goblin Hut down to a half. And behind this, Kamil is now setting up a big push. Ice Wizard dropped at the back. Mega Minion could be next. The Dark Prince is also available. And that Mega Minion is not gonna come see the light of day here. Alright, Lumberjack for defense will be focusing here. He will die and give Rage Spell here to the tower, but the tower loses its life. Look at the AoE of that Rage Spell, by the way. That's a massive AoE. Kamil looking like he has a proper lead. Double elixir time shall be starting soon, so we'll get to see if Devil's Twin does get anything out here. He most likely wants to get his Hog Rider. He wants his Hog Rider to connect to the tower. The pesky buildings in the way are really annoying for him, because the Hog Rider will get distracted by those buildings. Now, with only 47 seconds left on the clock, this is time he needs to make something happen. Here comes the big push. Hog Rider's out. The Lumberjack is also out. Hog Rider going the wrong way. You do not want your Hog Rider going that way, but he has eventually ended up in that direction. Lumberjack does connect, but pulled back immediately. Very well played by Kamil. He has this game under control, and this will be 2-0 victory very soon for him. Devil's Twin unable to make anything happen. He is not having a good run during this Premiership, and this has become pretty evident now that he is being outclassed by his opponent and not being able to get any push in on that tower, except the few fireballs he had to throw. So Good game, well played. The 2-0 is the current score in favor of Kamil. Only one game away from victory. All right. Quite an interesting set of games so far, and I'm hoping that Devil's Twin, aka Tahir, makes a comeback here because he's done really well in the past, and it just saddens me to see him currently where he is in the charts. And on the other note, I know you guys are watching this and you're seeing a small little pre-recorded written on the top there. We're actually recording this game around 14 hours before or about 16 hours before this will be broadcasted because we'd like to take a day off once a week. So we're normally not in office on Tuesday. So if you're watching this game and you're seeing that pre-recorded on the top, that pretty much means we have recorded this game a bit early. So it could come to your screens on Tuesday evening, but the people in office could actually also enjoy a day off. So we've recorded this match quite about 16 to 18 hours before the broadcast. So enjoy the match. We will also enjoy our day off, thanks to the fact that technology like pre-recording actually exists. We see Kamil actually going for huge bridge spam decks. Tahir Devaswin does have a good answer for it. He has the Royal Guards to defend against this, and exactly that is what he does. He used the Nado also, and this will be the time he could offensively put down a Graveyard and a Poison to catch his opponent by surprise, because currently Kamil does not have an idea on what's going on this map. So I'm pretty sure he has some idea, but he's still in for a surprise. He doesn't know exactly what his opponent has, but Devil's Twin does seem he's a bit more comfortable in this matchup right now. He feels he seems a bit more in control. I think he could get something done here. And by the way, Royal Guards are just amazing. They're so good at holding big pushes. They do a lot of DPS also. If you bring out the big guns, they do fairly well against that too. Big push coming in. The Magic Archer trying to do its best, doing a lot of DPS there. And I would love to see the Magic Archer positioned in a way where he'll also hit the tower as well. But there are no big units on Kamil's side. And comes the Poison. The Royal Guards will lose their shield by the time they get to the tower. This could mean that a few hits will be taken by that tower. And the Dark Prince might be able to get across too. But at the bottom right, you see right now, the Graveyard has been placed, not followed up by the Poison because he had to defend on the top left. And now he's going to be focusing on defending this bottom, top right also. All right, big push coming in. What's the plan? He has the Nado. Does he have the Royal Guards? But no, he has the Dark Prince, who will be doing a lot of splash damage here. Very well defended again. Devil's Twin looking like he has this game fairly under control. But who is bringing the damage right now? The Dark Prince trying to make something happen, trying to defend that tower, but completely surrounded there, bringing it down to 1500 health. Or is it? No, it's 1156 health. Offensive push by Kamil. He is not happy about this. It does get a connection with the Dark Prince. Will do some damage in return also. Okay, that guy did not do so well. The Magic Archer immediately lost his life, by the way. Good game coming out of Devil's Twin. He realized he had completely made a mistake there. Here comes the Skellies. They will start connecting to the tower, trying to make something happen. They're stabbing at the tower with the little stabby hands, bringing it down to 900 health. And now a big push coming in his direction. Nice Nado now. The Magic Archer hitting all the units. Very well placed Magic Archer and very well placed Nado there, bunching them all together for the Magic Archer to do its magic. And now Devil's Twin needs to figure out how is he planning to close this game. There's only 900 health left on the tower. He needs to figure this out. And the Magic Archer is bringing absolutely lots of value to this game. Because the way he is using it and aligning the geometry there to get maximum output out of this. All right, Graveyard in. The skeletons are out. They're trying to connect there. A lot of people have connected to the tower. And let's see. Nope, still not able to close. 775 health left on the tower. Only a minute left. Not a lot of time left on the clock now. Let's hope and see if Devil's Twin is able to do something. And Kamil kind of bleeding the elixir right now. He's given up. He actually gave up. And 2-1 is the score. That one came up pretty early actually. Wow. The game before the game like barely ended, the one had already come up. The production is like on top of everything. Interesting. Now we are in game 4 of this best of 5. Devil's Twin has made some changes to the deck, and so has Kamil, opting for a princess this time, which will bring a lot of value, especially looking at what he has in the horizon against him. So we see a goblin barrel, we see a princess, we see a defensive zap tower there. A lot of units to hold against the big the poison. Poison will be actually a bit pain for him because he has goblin gang. He has a log also to clear out some of the units on the ground. This game would be interesting to see. Devil's Twin now, does the zap clear them out? No, will be able to take some damage. The Goblin Gang comes out, will do an excellent job at holding off this graveyard. The Goblin Gang is actually the best card to counter the graveyard. They're fairly fast moving. They can surround the tower also, and they can take their stabs at the skeletons that come out of the ground. Here comes another barrel, this time bringing a lot of damage, bringing the tower down to 500 health. That was a pretty good trade for Kamil, and I think he's kind of secured this game here with that big push. Now the question is, can Devil's Twin come back and make something happen and equalize this game? Because score, as you can see, is 2-1. It's the best of 5 if you do your math. And Kamil wins another game. This is going to be 3 for him, and that will close the game for him. So interesting to see what's the plan here. The graveyard poison could be dangerous. Could be very dangerous to face off against. Because remember, here comes the graveyard, and does the poison come out? The poison comes out right on top. The bandit is there. He could place the goblin gang right outside the range of the poison, because the range goblins can still do damage, but opts not to do it. The bandit did good enough job to hold this. And here comes another goblin. A barrel does damage. The poison also comes out. 90, 64, 37, 10. 10 health left on the tower, and Kamil can now kind of stop focusing on this tower. He could change his interest to the other side. The log will not connect. That's okay. He doesn't have anything to worry about. What he has to worry about is holding off this big push of skellies that are touching his tower. And 14 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be GG in favor of Kamil. Kamil taking these games 3-1. Good luck to both these players, by the way. They played really well. And there's plenty of games to go, but this is all there is for now. So I am going to be thanking both the players, Kamil and Tahir, for coming in. This is the ESL India Premiership powered by Omen by HP, HyperX Intel, organized by Nordwind Gaming and ESL. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I am out of here. Goodbye.
With a 3-1 scorecard there, Kamil taking that victory for himself and also making a better spot for himself on that Master League board. Congratulations to you, Kamil. Tahir, you've always been a better caster, so I hope to see you on this side of the desk as you do very fine over there. With this end, we come to an end to the Clash Royale segment. Also, I would like to again thank my sponsors, Owen by HP, HyperX Intel, and all this fun and all this shing bang brought to you by Nordwind Gaming. Don't go anywhere, folks. Coming up next, we have Counter-Strike for y'all.